Greetings to the class of 2025 and their parents. My name is Mr. Solenday. I'm one of the senior class advisors here at Nash. I'm here today to provide information about your long-awaited high school graduation. So we all know that your last day of classes is Friday, May 30th, but that is not officially your last day of school. The following Monday, June 2nd, is distribution and collection day. Seniors will be emailed a time to come to the Barrel Center that day. They will come settle all of their debts, turn in their laptops and any other materials that they owe, and then receive their cap and gown. The caps and gowns have been ordered for all of the seniors. The cost is $20, and seniors should bring either cash or a check payable to Nash. The entire process is quick, orderly, and efficient. Then after that, next up is the mandatory commencement practices that will be held on both Wednesday, June 4th and Thursday, June 5th, each day at 8 a.m. This is for all students who are attending the June 6th ceremony. Each practice will begin at the Nash Auditorium at 8 a.m. before moving over to Newman Stadium. Attendance at both commencement practices is mandatory. At the first practice, the seniors will find out what side of the field they will be sitting. The beginning of the alphabet will be on the visitor side, the end will be on the home side, but the dividing line of the alphabet is yet to be determined. At the second practice, students will be asked to record their seat location on the field. This will provide information about where each student is seated in Newman Stadium, whether it's the home side, visitor side, as well as the yard line. This is done in the event that families and guests want to sit near the location of their graduate. It is mandatory that students attend these commencement practices to ensure they receive this information. Now, for the ceremony itself, we all know it's on Friday, June 6th. Students should arrive at the Nash Auditorium between 5 and 5:15 p.m. Seniors who are not planning to walk at graduation, please email Mrs. Foglio at mfoglio@northallegheny.org with your information. The students' attire for this evening, caps, gowns, and tassels, as I stated before, they've been ordered for each and every senior. They're available for purchase of $20 that week of graduation on distribution and collection day. Students are required to wear the school-issued black cap and black gown. They're also expected to dress up underneath that cap and gown. For the guys, a dress shirt, dress slacks, dress socks, dress shoes, necktie. For the ladies, a dress or a pantsuit. They don't need to be white. There's a suburban legend that they need to wear white under their gowns. They don't. Heels of any height and or stilettos are not permitted on the turf field. Only wedge heels or flats or dress shoes are permitted. A lot of seniors like to decorate their caps. That's certainly welcome, but all messages must be appropriate and the graduates' faces must be visible. Now, as far as information for the guests, there are no tickets required for this event, and there will be no limit on the number of guests a student can invite. The stage will be the end zone by the scoreboard, so both the home and the away bleachers will be available for use. The gates will open at 5 p.m. for guests to enter Newman Stadium. There will be no reserved seats for this event. It'll be first come, first served. That means no saving seats ahead of time. Once 5 o'clock happens, you can do what you want. Ushers will be present on the day of the ceremony to assist with seating. All guests must be seated by 6:30 p.m. Because the gates of Newman Stadium will then be closed from about 6:40 to approximately 7:05 while our graduates process from the Nash Auditorium to the Barrel Center to the field at Newman. The gates will be reopened after all graduates are on the field. Accessible seating for guests who need assistance will be available on both the home and the away sides of the field level of the stadium. But only an individual who needs this accessible seating plus one support person will be permitted to sit in this area. Staff will be available to assist with this seating. Now, as far as parking goes, it'll be provided on a first-come, first-served basis. There are some accessible parking spots, but it's limited, so plan to arrive early if you need to utilize accessible parking. Due to limited parking on the Nash campus, it's highly recommended that graduates are dropped off at the reporting locations. For most of the grads, this means the Nash Auditorium. Carpooling is encouraged. This year, there will be a shuttle service available from St. Alexis Church to the Nash campus, beginning at 5 p.m. with a return to St. Alexis at the conclusion of the event. This shuttle service will actually be available for the entire evening for guests who would like to take the shuttle prior to the conclusion of graduation. So when the lots at Nash campus are full, the parking lots will be closed and there will be no entry. So remember, the shuttle service from St. Alexis Church is a parking option. As far as little miscellaneous items for the ceremony, water will be available both for graduates and guests. The concession stands, however, will not be open. Restrooms will, of course, be available for use. The ceremony will be live streamed on the NA website to ensure that family members and friends that are unable to attend can watch the commencement live at home. The link will be available on the afternoon of Friday, June 6th via the North Allegheny website. If the ceremony cannot be held on Friday, June 6th due to inclement weather, we plan to hold commencement on Saturday, June 7th at 10 a.m., then if not then at 2 p.m., and if not then at 6 p.m. In the event of inclement weather, communication will be shared with senior families via a phone call and email, and will also be posted on our district website. I truly think that North Allegheny's graduation is one of the best around. Your graduate has worked so hard to get to this point, and we want the ceremony to reflect all the accomplishments of the class of 2025. So that's all the information that I have. If you have any lingering questions, please email me at dsolanday@northallegheny.org. Let's think some sunny thoughts for this Friday, June 6th. I will see you there. I'll be the one in my black vest and bright yellow shirt. Go Tigers.